everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I am going to share my bullet journal journey from the beginning of April 2016 till now, which is November 2020. I share each and every notebook. I will just show you a glimpse because it would just take too long to go through every notebook. When you see my stack, you'll see what I mean. But I will share my notebooks and kind of my thought process and what I enjoyed. If you have any questions in regards to anything that I show, I did a voiceover just because it was just too much in trying to detail every notebook, stay within a 15-minute time limit. So I hope you enjoy this video as much as I did going back through the notebooks and just going back through time. I really enjoyed it. So here we go. What you see here are all my bullet journals / planners since April 2016. I will go through each one briefly. If not, we'll be here all day. So I'm just going to give you kind of a glimpse and a brief explanation of my system from then till now. So this first one, I am going to start with my Pen and Gear inexpensive journal that I purchased as my first bullet journal. I started watching YouTube and I found out there was a planner community. So I started watching, I believe it was Boho Berry, and then I watched Ryder Carroll's original bullet journal system and I was hooked. So here is a index that I very sloppy tried to create my own first bullet journal system. And there's a GTD. Here are my goals. And I'm just flipping through the pages. And if you can see, it was very messy. And that's okay. I enjoyed that. This page here, I wrote, today is my first official day of bullet journaling. It sounds like a good idea, but I will have to see and make it work for me. My day did not go as I planned, but tomorrow will be better. And that's how my pages looked like then. And this is one of my favorite notebooks. I love the light lines. So my next one here is a Leichtturm. Apologize for the mispronunciation. This I started using in May of that same year just because that's what I saw everybody using, and I felt that I wanted to buy one just to try it out. And so I started with my future log and then my goals. And I didn't mind rewriting things over and over. That's very therapeutic for myself. There's my memories. I tried the tracker. That didn't work. That was short-lived. Meal planning. My gratitude is probably only full setup that I ever completed in that book, probably. And that's what my pages look like. And if you can tell, it looks a little messy to me. So then I was intrigued by the Happy Planner. And so I asked my girls to get this for me for Mother's Day. And so this book is always precious to me, although I did not finish using it. I forget who I saw on YouTube, but she used it as a bullet journal. And that's kind of what I did there. So I did my to-dos, my appointments, my to-dos, and then I journaled. And then I created like a tracking system that I glued in on a week-to-week basis. So I always create things that help me throughout the week so I don't have to rewrite too much. That was the following week. And as you can tell, that's not my style. But I had fun doing it. So the next one is for July. I was following Jenny Penton at the time and was intrigued by her scripting method, and so I thought I'd try it for the month, and it was short-lived. I did learn a lot by using her system, and I enjoy it. I still use her goals, the way she does her goals, but the scripting method just did not work for me. My next one is a Miguel Ruiz book that was very popular back then. And I started copying the Fauxbonichi, but I never used it. Then I started just kind of my list. You can tell the book is a little heavy there for me. And I started incorporating a Fauxbonichi and by Miss Vicky B, and also the bullet journal, kind of meshed those two together, and I really enjoyed it. And I started gearing more towards the Fauxbonichi. And if you don't know what a Fauxbonichi is, I will tag that below. It was inspired by Miss Vicky B. I'd stopped using this just because it was beginning to be too much for me. I'm showing what the book, Miguel Ruiz, the book on the back, it just became too much, and I was spending more time decorating than planning. So I wanted to minimize and use this Moleskine or Moschina, and started setting up my weeks. I just tipped in a side and I started using stamps. I journaled a lot. So I had the week, and then I journaled, and then the week, and so on. And that was short-lived. But I tried it for a little bit. It just didn't work out for me, the way my style of planning. So I was still searching for the perfect planning system. In comes Franklin Covey. Now, I've used Franklin Covey many years ago for my job, and it was felt like coming back home. So I'm bringing you down a little closer. So this was a day on 2 pages, and on the left was timed, and I journaled on the right. And those what the pages look like. So I stayed there for a little bit. I'm trying to go through the pages. I didn't mark everything off, so I wasn't sure what private information I had. But I did really enjoy the Franklin Covey system. So next comes in my mini composition, because now I wanted to create my own system, which is the system that I have now, which is a Franklin Covey / bullet journal with a dash of GTD. So this part here is how I started formatting my days, and it looks very similar. And I started tweaking my pages to what I have now. And if you have not seen my current planning system, please catch my playlist below. You will find a thorough explanation of my system. And that's what a blank page. I can plan on anything. I can plan on a Post-it if I had to. But I really enjoyed my little mini composition notebook. Easy to carry, lightweight. So then I upgraded to a pocket size. Again, that's a pen and gear notebook from Walmart. Is one of my favorite notebooks. So here is the notebook again. I had to take it off screen and make sure I didn't have any private information. But this again is one of my favorite notebooks, and it's formatted the same way. And so I found that this size was okay, and it worked. And that's what empty pages look like. I love the lines. So I moved up again to a B6 Slim Nanami. And this is one of my favorite notebooks to use. I thought I would be using a Nanami from then on, but I'll tell you why I switched to a Stalogy. So this is the same exact setup, and I was in it for the rest of the year. So that was April through December. Then I graduated to even a bigger size, which was an A5 Studio Note Nanami notebook, and this was it. I was going to stay in this size because I can write as much as I want and still have the real estate. And I've always have tip-ins in my planners to give me a bird's eye view of my reviews of what my day is supposed to look like. And this has Tomoe River paper. Those are my future log. I had moved my future log to my ring, so that's why it's empty. And the same setup, a little tracker there. As you know, I don't do well in my trackers, but I try. And that is what a full page looks like. It's a day on one page, and my whole year fit there, and I loved it. But they don't sell those anymore, or it's on the NAMI website. I just have not found any, and I love it's no quotes, anything. It's just full page of grid. So then I moved to the Stalogy because I could not find an NAMI, and I enjoyed the Stalogy, the A5. Started off with a day on one page, and then I moved to a day on 2 pages. But then I don't know, I kind of fell off of it. As you can see, around May time, my pages were empty, and so I downsized to B6 Slim, and voila. B6 Slim is my size. So if I need more pages, I do a day on 2 pages, and if I need to journal more, I just added journal pages to the very back of the book. And this is my current planner. Trying to find an empty spot here. Just making sure I don't have any private information. And so that's my current planning system. It's a Franken-Covey / bullet journal system, and I absolutely enjoy it. I've enjoyed the process of trying to find out what works and what doesn't work for myself. It's taken me years to put it together, but that's okay because I've enjoyed the journey, the different notebooks, the different paper. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. And until next time.